This shit is not easy, but it's worth it. It's all about community. Spirituality is important. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's worth it. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's worth it. It's all about community.
Happy Tuesday, beautiful people. Come on in.
Spirituality is important.
Hello, my loves. Y'all tap in. We're going to get started in a second.
This shit is not easy.
All right, Trini. Much love to Trini. I've been trying to get to Trinidad. That's on my list. So shout out to y'all. But let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope that you guys are having a great day so far. Great afternoon to everybody. I hope that, again, your week has been good. Your October so far has been good to you. If you're watching from YouTube, thank you again for tapping in, tuning in, and joining. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you know whenever I go live or post any new content. Also on YouTube now, I do have memberships. Memberships do have exclusive perks like early access to new content, new videos. And then I also will be doing some members-only lives, members-only readings, so on and so forth. So if you're interested, definitely head over to PocaSPEAKS on YouTube and get your membership. If you're watching from YouTube, thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you send a reaction and share this video with anyone or any groups or people who can use these messages or who may be into whatever topics we're going over today. So this October 4th thing, now y'all been on my ass about talking about this. There's a reason why I haven't said anything about it yet. And I'm about to go through my little spiel, my thoughts on the whole thing. What I think is going to happen, what I think is happening, so on and so forth. If I feel like it's something that, I feel people should be afraid of or not worry about, and everything in between. Shout out to one of my members, Aileen. How are you, love? Thanks for tuning in. But let's go ahead and get into this. So October 4th, what is happening October 4th? What is the hype about October 4th? Okay, that's all we've been hearing for the last week and a half is October 4th, October 4th, October 4th. Now, I know that October 4th and October 11th have both been possible dates of when they're going to do what they call an emergency test. Okay, now what they're saying is and when I say them, I'm talking about the government, those who are in control. What they're basically saying is that this whole October 4th thing is for them to do an emergency test on all of emergency systems or all of the systems to make sure that we can basically just to make sure that the tests are running efficiently, and if there is an emergency that all devices and mobile phones and all of that will basically pick up on whatever is going on and be able to alert us as the public. However, there's been a lot of controversy around this topic because a lot of quote unquote whistleblowers have been coming through and saying, well, they're telling y'all it's about, an emergency broadcast, but really what it's about is they are emitting some type of frequency on all devices that is going to awaken nanoparticles or dormant matter in our bodies that has been put there either through the food, the air, the water, whatever, and activate it, okay, or send basically a frequency that is going to negatively affect everybody. Pretty much. Okay. That's the whole reason why this has become so controversial is because of these quote unquote whistleblowers coming out and saying that y'all think it's for this, but really it's for this type of thing. Okay. Now, how does Poca feel about this? I'm not buying none of it. And I'm going to tell you why. Number one, do y'all really think that the government is going to tell us a date that they are going to fuck with us? I really want y'all to think about this. This is the same group of people who don't announce a fuck ass thing to us. Whatever they've done to us, whatever they do to us, we have no knowledge of it. They have never gotten on any type of public platform, any type of news station and told us, hey, we're about to poison you guys. Okay, so just get prepared. Or, hey, we're about to fuck with your food or fuck with the air or whatever else we're going to fuck with. Okay, so just so you guys know, just so you know, we're just letting you guys know, hey, we're going to show our hand. We're about to fuck with y'all. Be for real. That don't make no fucking sense. This is how I feel. Whatever frequency that they sent out, it ain't been happened. Now, they said that this test is supposed to, or this frequency or whatever they're doing is supposed to last a couple of minutes to hours, or I also heard it's supposed to last for a couple days, and we just don't know about it, right? That's what the whistleblower said. There's going to be a frequency emitting from your phone for a couple days, a couple hours, and no one's going to know about it. You may not even pick up on the fact that that's happening or whatever. Whatever they turned on, baby, it's been on. They ain't never going to come out and prepare you for them to fuck with you. They're never going to do that. They're never going to come out and make an announcement and let you know all of the background details and the time and the date. They gave you a date and a time. Okay, that sounds like bullshit. Okay, they're not going to give you a date or time of when they're going to poison you, fuck with you, do something to you. They're not going to fucking do that. Never in the history of them fucking with us have they ever made an announcement that they was about to fuck with us before they did it. Okay, they may come back 20 years later after it happened and be like, hey, yeah, we did, poison y'all, but fuck it. It's too late now. It already happened 20 years ago. They do shit like that. Okay, that's the type of shit that they do. Or they have y'all focus on some bullshit that's not even happening for real. Okay, have you completely unplugged and all of that while they really doing some other shit. Okay, so they never are going to point you in the direction of where they're taking you. They're always going to either do it without your consent, without you knowing about it, or they're going to point you and make you look a different direction while they do whatever they're doing behind your back. They are never going to tell you we are about to emit a frequency off your phone and fuck with you. It's not going to happen. Okay? That just don't happen. Now, I've been hearing about this October 4th thing, like I said, for the last week and a half. And I'm big on my intuition. If my intuition don't say, hey, bitch, you need to be paying attention to this. You need to be looking at that. You need to look more into this. You need to do some studies on that. You need to research this. You need to research that. 10 times out of 10, ain't shit going on. That's just that on that. I have a very, very close relationship with my intuition. And Poke ain't had no dreams about this shit, which I usually do if it's something like that. I ain't had no dreams. I ain't had no inklings, no intuitive hints, no nothing. Okay? And I trust my soul. I trust myself. I know that my higher self ain't gonna have me out here being dumb. Now, if my higher self says some shit and I just don't listen to it, now that's that on that. But if it don't come through, I'm not running around scared. And some of y'all need to build that relationship with yourself to the point where you're able to decipher between what you actually need to go ahead and pay attention to and what is possibly a distraction from something else. Now, I feel like this whole October 4th thing is distracting us from something. They know or knew that when they put that shit out there that people were going to turn their phones off and go away from their phones for a long time, right? So this is how my brain works. If you are putting that information out and you know that people are going to react in that type of manner, right? Because you got to know. They all they do is study people. This is what algorithms is. This is why they sell data across the world. Y'all be thinking they selling data because they trying to get into your bank account. No, babes. They sell data to companies so that these companies can know exactly how to hit your pockets. They know exactly what you want, exactly what you like, exactly what you be looking at, what you be looking out for, what you be purchasing, what you be buying, and they use that to their advantage to create a algorithm that shows you all of those things that you like. It's about having the best app. That's why they sell data. Selling data has nothing to do with them trying to take your money out your bank account. They don't give a fuck about your money. Okay? Let's just be a whole 100% right now. They don't care about your little measly ass couple $100. They really do not give a fuck. They sell your data so that they can create apps, right? That people basically get addicted to, right? Because your data is basically your internet impression. It's the things that you do, the things that you like, the things that you normally look at, the things that you normally scroll past. That's what all your data is basically showing them. So when they sell it to these other companies or these other countries or whatever, they make these apps that are basically fitting the demographic of people that they want to attract to that app. Okay, that's why data is so important. That's why they going crazy over selling data across the country and in other countries and shit. Okay, so these motherfuckers know how y'all gonna react before y'all react. That's just that. I mean, they know exactly what y'all gonna react to, what you gonna pay attention to, what you wanna be distracted by, what distracts the public. Okay, they know to let a missing black girl and focus on a missing black girl because they know the whole motherfucking country and black people control social media. Black people control social media. We determine what is popular on social media and what is not. There is no other demographic in this world that controls social media. Y'all got to know how powerful y'all are. Okay? Black people control social media. Everything that we do, the world then does. And I'm talking about black people in America. I'm not talking about melanated beings. I'm talking about black people, black Americans, natives, indigenous to America. Okay? We control social media. Social media do what the fuck we do. They make songs from our songs. They make dances from our songs. They do what the fuck we do. So if they can shape the mind of American black people, they can shape social media. Okay, y'all got to see how the game works. So they know by looking at our data, again, exactly what the fuck we're going to be the most distracted by. So they know if they put a missing little black girl on the television like they did that little bitch that fake like she was fucking missing and give a whole bunch of attention to that bullshit, that y'all gonna bite it and y'all gonna go with it and y'all gonna believe it and y'all gonna let that overtake social media. Period. They know with the Maui fires and all of these different things, they understand will grab your attention and distract you. This is why they've been doing a whole bunch of shit with this Trump bullshit. This Trump bullshit don't got nothing to do with politics. That man ain't did nothing illegal in that White House. Come on now, let's be so for real. And this is not me saying, oh, I'm Team Trump, and I don't believe in no politics, period. I'm not a political person because all that shit is bullshit. Okay? It's two sides of the same fucking coin. Democrat and Republican is literally the same people. So I don't believe in none of that. What I'm saying is they will use anything to distract y'all motherfucking asses, and they purposely put people in positions and make y'all hate them so that they can always pull that motherfucker out the cut and make up some shit and have your attention on that. Right? So now it's a viral video of a black woman at some trial or news conference or whatever you want to call it, okay, at the Capitol, whatever's going on. And she's basically, black girl reading this man who was there on behalf of Trump. Or on behalf of them trying to, because right now Biden is under investigation. Right? So she brings Trump up in the middle of Biden's investigation, and she does her, how they love when we do our black girl mannerisms and snapping the neck and using AAVE and to get the whole, everybody's distracted now. When we should be focused on this motherfucker Biden, who him and his motherfucking son been pimping the government since 2010-ish. When he first came into office with Barack Obama in 2008, during those 4 years, him and his motherfucking son was making deals with motherfucking Ukraine and other countries. And this is not alleged. Because they in fucking court for this shit right now. So it ain't alleged. It's not alleged. This is not bullshit no more. Right? Back in 2020, we had to say allegedly when we were trying to tell motherfuckers about this. But now you can't say it. You don't need to say allegedly because shit is facts. These motherfuckers is in court. Okay? And they're trying to distract motherfuckers from the fact that this old ass, senile ass, demented man is standing up there, waking up on stage because he's obviously asleep before he get there. And he wakes up on stage and he just starts saying shit that don't make no fucking sense. Nobody knows what he's saying. He's old as fuck. That clone is not cloning. It's not doing what it need to do. The shit is broke down. It's fucked up. And it's nothing they can do. Okay, and they just keep putting this demented ass motherfucker in front of y'all, and all y'all can worry about is Trump. Trump been out of office now for 3 years, damn near. So why the fuck is we still talking about this man when gas prices is still going up, when motherfucking it's a recession, when food is highest gas? Okay, people's paying $14 for 2 chicken strips at your local fucking grocery store. Don't make no fucking sense. That's the type of shit we should be talking about. Why the fuck is we worried about a nigga who is no longer in the motherfucking White House? If you want to lock him up, lock him up. And let's get back to what the fuck we should be focusing on, which is all of these people that are now going homeless, all these people who are going hungry, and all these people who can't take care of their kids. That's what we should be focused on. But again, the media knows exactly what your soft spots are because they created them. You go up and ask a motherfucker why they don't like Trump, they're going to run down to you everything that CNN said. Not anything that they came up with their own brain, from research. But just because CNN said this, ABC News said this, and NBC said this, and whoever the fuck else. Okay, nobody's thinking for themselves. So it's easy for them to use shit to manipulate y'all because you don't think for your fucking self. Right? So my question is, if you are telling me the date, if you're telling me the time, and you know that people are going to be frantic, you know that these quote unquote woke people are going to go crazy, right? Because everybody that claim to be woke ain't woke. Okay, that's just that on that. Because when you really woke, that means you tapped in with yourself. Okay? You can't be woke and not tapped in with yourself. That don't even make sense. So you got all these fake ass woke people who out here making all these videos telling people to wrap their phones in aluminum foil and put it under the ground and put it in the basement and walk away and go to the park and go down the street and stay away from all devices. And this is the thing that y'all don't understand, right? If they send an emergency system to all devices, I don't care how many times you wrap your phone in foil. Okay, I don't care how deep you bury the bitch. We got phone lines all over our heads. There's shit plugged in everywhere you fucking go. Even if you go to a park, there's probably a street light at that fucking park. So you're not getting away from the electrical magnetic field. You can't escape it. Where the fuck is you gonna go? And the only way you can escape it is you find a dead spot, a dead zone where there's no, no nothing, no electrical nothing, or you go in the middle of the motherfucking water. So I mean, is everybody gonna hop on a boat and just wait it out in the middle of the? I don't understand. I don't get y'all. Y'all. It shows how uneducated y'all are to think that just because you wrapped your phone, that's gonna do something. They're sending the shit to TVs too. So you gonna wrap your phone and then what? Sit in front of your TV? Like what the fuck? Or you gonna wrap the TV too? You gonna unplug everything in your house? Like I don't understand how y'all be thinking. Y'all are not as intelligent sometimes as y'all think y'all are. Y'all hear shit. Y'all let people put these little nuggets, I call them, in your subconscious. And then you start to act like it was your own thought. It's not your own thought, babe. You're thinking somebody else's thought right now. It's not an original thought. You're not thinking for yourself. That's what happens. They drop these things in your subconscious and make you think that you're thinking it yourself, and you're fucking not. You can't escape that shit. They want to, again, if they are turning something on, they're not going to tell you when. Why would they tell you when? So that you can, let's say that there was a way that you can stop the frequencies from getting you. You think they're going to tell you when so that you can stop it? Like, If the goal is to fuck with you, if the goal is to send some type of frequency to you and it gets to you, why would they tell you about it? Why would they give you a date and a time so that you can do whatever you need to do to stop it? They know TikTok is popping. They know all of these people watching TikTok videos and YouTube videos and shit like that. They know that, people are in connection and communication with each other. So why the fuck would they tell y'all something that somebody else can help you escape? That don't make no fucking sense. That makes no sense. So what I think is, whatever they turned on, it's on. You wouldn't know what's emitting a frequency right now or not, because our ears are not at this point tuned to pick up on any type of frequency that is above or under a certain place. So you wouldn't fucking know. That shit could be on right now, turning us all into robots. Nobody will fucking know, because y'all are distracted looking for one particular date and one particular time, which makes no fucking sense. And then the whole kill is time is an illusion, right? So October 4th over here could be the October 5th somewhere else, because they cross over into a day earlier than we do. Or October 4th over here could still be October 3rd across the world, because they ain't make it into their 24 hours. They ain't hit their 24-hour cycle yet. So how long are they going to keep this shit on? Is it just an American thing? Is it a whole world thing? We wouldn't fucking know. Nobody fucking knows. Nobody knows anything. Nobody knows nothing. Everybody just running around scared. And y'all got to stop doing that. Stop panicking so fucking much. It's so annoying, right? It's almost like the Christians who claim that they believe in God and they got faith and Jesus is going to protect me and God going to protect me. And then they running around this motherfucker getting shot up with COVID vaccines. If you are spiritual, you should have a relationship with your spirit team and with your higher self. And both of them motherfuckers should be able to clue you in on what is and is not happening. You should not be running around this bitch frantic. That don't make no fucking sense. How you spiritual and scary? You gotta pick a struggle. Being spiritual is already hard enough. We don't need to be scary too. And then y'all go and scare other people because you scared. So because you scared, you don't want to be by yourself being all scary. So you go to your friends and your family, and then you scaring the fuck out of them, talking about they need to wrap their phone in aluminum foil. You think some basic store-bought aluminum foil is going to protect you from a frequency that can still be emitted on a device that is turned off? So if this frequency can still work on a device that's turned off, how the fuck is aluminum foil going to protect you from that? It can't even protect you. The damn phone can't even fucking protect you when the shit is off. So what is the aluminum foil going to do? And where you get it from? Dollar General? Like, where you get your aluminum foil from? I'm really trying to figure it out. Y'all don't be making no sense. And y'all just be scared. And it's so confusing to me. So confusing. So, again, I feel like whatever is on, or whatever they supposed to be turning on, been on. If you've been paying attention, they've been putting a lot of these UV lights in neighborhoods since 2021. That's why I say y'all be, again, now I know a lot of people are just now waking up. Okay, so I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to these people who have claimed to be spiritual since 2020, 2019, and beyond. If you've been paying attention, they've been putting shit up in different places. They was putting 5G towers up all last year in 2021, and we was telling y'all about these fucking 5G towers, and nobody was fucking listening to our ass. You don't think that them 5G towers is on? Like, what? You think they're just a decoration on the street? Like, I don't get y'all. I really don't. I really don't. And it really shows how many of y'all are truly tapped in and how many of y'all just get y'all information from social media. It shows how many of y'all really actually research and meditate and have a relationship with your team, your spirit team, and your higher self, and how many of y'all just take what people say and regurgitate it with no background knowledge or information. And I honestly love it, because y'all be telling on yourselves. And I can always tell who ain't really spiritual when they be falling for the okie doke and they fall for the bullshit. You can automatically tell, because you know that they're not thinking for themselves. They just doing what's trendy. They just going with what everybody else is saying, and nobody is thinking for their fucking selves. That's another reason why I waited to do this video. I again, like I said, I've been feeling like this since I heard the news and I did my own research. But I didn't want to come on and say nothing because y'all not gonna use what the fuck I say and go run with it. No. Let's see how close you get to the motherfucking fourth with your beliefs. Let's see how far your beliefs get you. Let's see how you feel, how you start to prepare, how the things that you do. I be watching y'all. That's why I don't say shit. I pay attention to the people who inbox me. Oh, can you talk about this? And then I'm like, okay, cool. I go to their page. Nothing. They ain't been doing their own research. They ain't looked into nothing. They just wait for me to do a video so that they can be like, oh, yeah, and say everything I said and act like it's their own thoughts. No, bitch, we're not doing that. I will not enable y'all to be goofy. If I gotta research, y'all gotta research. That's just that on that. So I wasn't going to talk about it any sooner than today. I was really going to not talk about it at all. But, that's that on that. So go back and do your own research on October 4th. I mean, y'all got, at this point, a couple of hours before whatever happens, quote unquote. Like I said, I feel like whatever they supposed to be turning on, they turned on already. Okay, I also feel like October 4th, could be significant as far as something happening, and they don't want y'all to be on y'all devices while this shit is going on. It could be some type of trial, could be some type of something, like they had meetings. What was this? The beginning of this year, they was having meetings over there in the UN meetings about shit. Okay, so sometimes they just be doing shit and they don't want y'all motherfucking asses in their business because y'all be finding out about them. Okay, so now they got everybody to fuck off the phones for a couple hours. You don't know what we're doing. Nana boo boo. It could be other shit happening in the world because apparently it's supposed to just be America. And then I heard something about Israel. I'm not 100% on the Israel part, but I know for a fact it's supposed to be America, quote unquote, for whatever is happening. So something else could be happening in another part of the world, and they just don't want y'all motherfucking asses to be tuned in. They want to shut all the phones down. That's what I think. I don't think there's no motherfucking frequency because they don't need to shut our phones down to emit no frequencies. Like I said, they built all these 5G towers. All they got to do is tap into those and send out whatever signal they want to send out. You don't have to have no motherfucking phone. As long as you got a tower in your radius, you can get whatever frequency they want you to get. As long as you got a motherfucking phone pole and phone lines and internet lines in your space, you can get whatever they want to give you. You can't block it. I don't give a fuck if you don't got no phone at all, no devices. You could be in a motherfucking mud house with no internet. But if you got a 5G tower in your motherfucking neighborhood or in your front yard, bitch, they got your ass too. So y'all getting caught up in these devices as if they needed devices to do whatever they need to do. They don't need no motherfucking device to emit no frequency. Again, that's what I'm saying. I don't think y'all understand how that shit works. They don't need a device to do this. All they need is a damn tower. As long as that tower is active, they can shoot frequencies as far as and as wide as they can. They do this shit all the time. This is why certain times people get fucked up in the head. Certain times people get sick. They've been playing around with energetic frequencies. We just had the CERN thing come back on. Remember when y'all was losing y'all mind about that shit? When they turned back on the damn collider thing? What the fuck you think that do? Like, I don't think y'all think y'all thinking. I don't think y'all thinking. And I damn sure don't think that y'all research at all. I don't think that y'all I don't know. So that's my take on that. Please go back and do some research. Please start talking to your spirit team. Y'all be listening to me say meditate, spirit team, tune in all day. And y'all think I just be saying that shit about shadow work. And that's why half of y'all do not motherfucking tune in with shadow work. Tune in with the things y'all need to tune in with because y'all think it's just shadow work. It's not just shadow work. It's also so you can know what the fuck is happening around you and know if it's real or not. So your motherfucking spirit team can let you know what's going on or not. Okay? They said all phones, TVs, radios, and computers will emit the signal, but you can disable the feature on your phone. Babe, no, you cannot. Okay? No, you cannot. No, you cannot. You can turn off whatever emergency broadcast thing on your phone that you want to, and I can put money on it that your phone will still go off. Y'all, again, I really want y'all to go research how frequency works. Because I don't think y'all understand how frequency works. When you send signals, you don't have to have a device for it to affect people. There are certain frequencies that our bodies just cannot withstand. For example, when your ear be ringing, that's a frequency. That's why you hear that sharp pitch tone. That's a frequency, right? Now, some frequencies you can hear, some you cannot hear. If you ever learned about a dog whistle is on a frequency that only dogs can fucking hear. Because you can't hear every frequency that is out there. That's just that. We just don't have the capacity at this point with all the fucked up food and the air and all of that to hear the things that we at one point maybe in time could hear naturally with our natural ear. We can't hear that shit. So you don't know what the fuck they just sent out. That's what I'm saying. They telling you a specific date. You think you're gonna turn it off on your phone? They could be sending the frequency could be going off right now. Would you know? Fuck ass no, because you can't hear the shit. They can send that shit 6 a.m. They told y'all 2 something in the afternoon. They can send that shit 6 a.m. They could have turned that shit on last week. Will we know? Fuck no, because we can't hear nothing. That's what I'm saying. Go do your research. I'm going to leave it at that. Please go do some research, okay? Don't just be out here just saying stuff and just going with stuff and just being a worry wart. Please go do your research. Go look into stuff. Go study quantum physics. That's what frequency is, okay? Frequency is energy. Go study quantum physics. Once you start to understand what quantum physics is, then you will understand that these little measly ass devices ain't stopping a fuck ass thing. Because frequency don't need your phone. Okay? It don't. It really does not. Okay? Now, real quick, the nanoparticles. A lot of y'all don't know what nanoparticles is. Nanoparticles are basically microscopic little particles that are basically, in a sense, robotic or computer controlled or frequency controlled. They can be turned on, they can be turned off, they can be dormant, whatever. Okay, so a lot of people feel like whatever this frequency is going to awaken the nanoparticles in the people who have them, and a lot of those people probably have them from the vaccine. Okay, the vaccine has already been exposed for containing microscopic nanoparticles. Told y'all to go watch that documentary called Died Suddenly. They've been finding little black specks in people's bloodstreams, which they believe to be these nanoparticles. Okay, so if you've been vaccinated, I don't know what the fuck is going to wake up. I got vaccinated family members, and let me just say, public announcement to them motherfuckers. If whatever they turned on or is turning on, if it's true, if it's actually something that's going to awaken nanoparticles, if you bitches turn into zombies and start walking around this motherfucker acting crazy, I'm put a cap in your ass. Okay? And I'll see you on the other side. I'm not playing these games. All right? We step into a zombie apocalypse. Let me just let you know. Mother, brother, sister, cousin, father, grandma, grandpa, the dog, the cat, and the nanny. I will pop that ass. I'm not playing. Okay? That's just that on that. So, okay, most of our families are vaccinated. I don't think it's going to be anything like that. I do feel like a lot of people are going to get sick. There's going to be a lot of people being sick within the next couple of days to a couple of weeks. There's also going to be a lot of deaths within the next couple of days to a couple of weeks. That's what I do believe. I believe that that's what we're going to start seeing a lot of people who have been jabbed up, you know, suddenly passing away. That's why they call that documentary Died Suddenly, because that's how it's been happening. People just been dropping like flies. So that's that on that. Go do y'all research on that. Please, please, please start to study quantum physics. Start to look into frequency, vibration, and energy and how it actually works, to get a better understanding of that. But that's as far as I'm going to go into it today. I be trying to give y'all enough to go do research on, but not too much where you feel like you don't need to go do research. So definitely go research the rest of that. Now, I want to go to these missing children in Maui. So just recently, they have basically found, let me see if I can pull up the video. They have basically found all of these missing children. I know one report said they found about 3 or 4 children that were missing, and they were heavily sedated. They finding kids heavily sedated. Okay, now make that make sense. How the fuck is these kids escaping fires and now they got, you know, things in their bloodstream to sedate them? I don't know. Okay, I have no idea. But we about to watch this video real fast. I could have uploaded it to to make it easier, but fuck it. Oh, it's unavailable. They took it down. Of course they fucking took it down. Let me see if I can find the other one. Damn, I should have saved the video yesterday. I wasn't thinking. Okay. I think we can. This is not the one that I watched yesterday, but it looks like clips from it. So yeah, we about to just.
So in light of Oprah's alleged past involvement in similar incidents, some individuals are now raising questions about her possible connection to this supposed latest tragedy.
Where are the kids, Oprah? It was only 2.5 weeks ago, and now we're not allowed to talk about it. We're not free in this country.
Why are people speculating about Oprah for this incident? Is she involved behind such a horrific alleged act? You are about to find out.
I know it's been extremely difficult to be able to even communicate with a number of our students and our families. We absolutely need to make sure that we are connecting up with all of our students.
On August 8th, a devastating wildfire swept through Maui, Hawaii, claiming the lives of hundreds of people. The picturesque town of Lahaina witnessed a nightmarish transformation into an apocalyptic landscape, with even cherished landmarks like the U.S.'s oldest banyan tree and Hawaii's oldest operating hotel, Pioneer Inn, succumbing to the relentless flames. As of September 15th, 31 individuals remain unaccounted for, according to reports from the Maui Police Department and the FBI. Over there in just the last couple of minutes saying that 66 people are still unaccounted for. That is down from 385 people. However, a recent viral report has made a sensational claim that Navy SEALs have successfully rescued 15 missing children. It's important to note that there is no official confirmation from the government regarding this incident. The report suggests that these children were found in distressing conditions, imprisoned in padlocked cages lined with piddle pads at a warehouse near Pier 51 in Honolulu Harbor.
And I say that within 24 hours, that list came out last night, get 100 people or more off of that list.
In addition to the previous claims, it is being asserted that the Navy SEALs located a guarded warehouse at 3 a.m. and detected multiple heat signatures inside using their infrared equipment. According to these reports, during the alleged operation, a Navy sniper took action by firing at one of the guards, while a SEAL commander subdued another with a single punch to the kidney. A third guard is said to have been struck by a bullet in the neck.
They were found safely, reported to be safe and sound. Again, we don't take that for granted. We still understand that there's hundreds more that we're still looking for.
It was also reported that SEALs found sedated children, some covered in their own urine and locked inside cages barely large enough to fit a dog. According to the report, the alleged 8 boys and 7 girls who were rescued were treated for acute propofol, a potent sedative, intoxication. The report goes on to claim that a total of 1,500 children have gone missing as a result of the wildfire. Now, this is where the speculations emerged.
I'd say these fucking adrenochrome addicted assholes are asking for it at this point. Taking down our polite videos about the Maui fire.
Highlighting the severity of this tragedy, the Maui wildfires have now been documented as the deadliest in contemporary U.S. history, with the death toll surpassing 100 individuals. Worries persist that this number could rise further as recovery operations continue and more information becomes available. The scale of this
All right.
disaster.
They finding kids in cages. It's not funny. It's not funny what's happening. It's not funny at all. And I'm snickering because everything that we get called conspiracy theory, theorists for, always seems to come back factual. Every single time we tell y'all not to trust one of these celebrities, or that it's some fuck shit going on over here, or, them children not missing because they were unalived in the fires. They're missing because these motherfuckers used the fires to round their ass up, put them on school buses. It's endless videos talking about how they was loading up school buses of kids. All those buses went missing. Okay, now you telling me a month later from when the fires happened, if I'm not mistaken, they happened in August, right? The end of August, I believe. End of August, early September, sometime around there. Almost 2 months later, let's just be safe and say almost 2 months later, you just now find the kids, and you're not even finding the thousands. You're not finding them by the thousands, because thousands of children were missing. You found 15. And then you found a couple other in some cages, padlocked, laying in their own feces and urine. Okay, according to the SEALs who actually went in and got their ass. And they sedated. So how you just find kids padlocked, chained up, and what looked like to them, like they said, animal containers. Sedated. That means somebody had to take them, inject them, and then put them wherever the fuck they put them. So we know for sure that there's a middleman here. We know for sure that somebody was on some heinous shit. So make it make sense. Because it's not making sense for me. Okay? Now, when we was telling y'all years ago about adrenochrome, okay, we was telling y'all to go do y'all research and look into it. When we was telling y'all to stop trusting all these motherfucking celebrities because they all have a motherfucking plot to get your ass, whether they know or they don't know. Some of them are unaware. They just think that they celebrities and they got lucky, but really they were chosen and picked. Okay, Kanye West's video is now going viral about how he says that Cardi B is an industry plant, and she just thinks that she just got lucky and, became a superstar, and it's just, she just so happened to have that type of experience. And I understand that they are trying to pick the most ignorant people that they possibly can. This is why people like Sexy Red have a platform and real artists don't. This is why they will continue to put a motherfucker like Sukiana and give her ass a platform, and give Carisha a podcast, and have these motherfuckers walk around and talk about nothing all day and push the music. And then you have all these little young ass girls and some of y'all grown ass fucking females out here trying to defend these little whack ass bitches as if anything that they're talking about is something worth talking about. We used to have artists like Al Green and Marvin Gaye, and even if we talk about the 90s, okay, we can go into Carl Thomas and shit, the old Destiny's Child and all of your favorites. from the 90s, okay, when people was making actual fucking music, and compare that shit to the bullshit out right now. Please, please, please. And please don't bring up Lil' Kim to me. Please don't bring up Foxy Brown to me. I don't give a fuck about them bitches. I don't give a fuck about them bitches. I don't care. Just because they were hoes back then don't mean that being a hoe was all right. Okay, y'all be bringing that shit up like it's okay. Oh, but we had Lil' Kim, bitch. Fuck Lil' Kim too. She was out here telling you bitches to pop pussy and shake ass and drop draws as well. And that's why some of y'all don't like y'all mamas right now, because she grew up listening to motherfucking Lil' Kim, and look how your childhood went. I'm just saying, like, let's just make it make sense. You want to defend the same motherfuckers who programmed your mom that you don't like to this day, made her think that what the fuck she was doing, having all of y'all by different daddies and confusing everybody the fuck up. Everybody's fucking confused. And now y'all gotta live with these motherfucking generational curses because the whole motherfucking generation feel like this freaky ass shit is okay. Start paying attention to who you support. Okay? Anybody that they push in mainstream usually ain't the person that you need to be supporting. They will never push nobody who is making music that is just music or actual music. We've left those days. Those days are long behind us. Okay? Long behind us. It's some quality, little rap junks that don't rap about popping pussy and shaking ass every 5 minutes, and they will never have a platform. They will never have a platform. No matter how good they are, they actually got bars. They actually lyricists. There's a lot of lyrical women out here who actually make rap music that is about the lyrics. They would never get that type of platform. They would never get Ice Spice's space. That bitch can't rap. What the fuck? Like, she a baddie, she showing her panties. Tell me how that helps you in your life. Anybody care to? I mean, like, what is Ski Yee doing for you? I'm just like, it makes no motherfucking sense to me. And people will always call people who think for themselves a pick me. Oh, you trying to be a pick me? No, bitch, I'm using my brain. Okay, and I want to have daughters at some point in my life. Sons too, but I also want to have daughters. And ain't no way they mom about to be out here trying to shake it like jelly. Be for fucking real. And then y'all daughters getting pregnant in the 5th grade. And now you want to call her a thought. Now you want to go on her. Now you want to, degrade the little girl. Well, where the fuck she get it from? Be for fucking real. Okay? That's just that on that. Pay attention to these motherfucking celebrities. Oprah allegedly has been out there collecting these fucking kids. And we know that she got a track record of doing shit like this because it's still girls missing from her school in Africa. Her school in Africa. It's still little girls missing from there. Her homegirl, Hillary Clinton, went over to Haiti and tried to take kids. The young lady who worked for Hillary Clinton Foundation went over to Haiti and got caught trying to smuggle kids out of Haiti when they had that earthquake. Don't believe me? Go look it up. See, y'all don't like the research. I love me some knowledge and information. Okay, that's my kryptonite. I love that. Go look up. I forget the little Caucasian bitch name. She got blonde hair, and her motherfucking ass was over there in Haiti. Okay, she worked for Hillary Clinton Foundation, and she was over there in motherfucking Haiti trying to snatch them damn kids up, loaded their ass up on in some little trailer, and them guards stopped that motherfucking trailer, opened it, and saw all them little black kids in that motherfucker. Okay, and I don't know if that bitch locked up or not. Who fucking knows? You know how that shit go, Just like last week, we was talking about the little white bitch that went over there to motherfucking Africa and was acting like she was a doctor and was over there experimenting on them little black children, and hundreds of children died in her care. She wasn't even no motherfucking medical professional. That bitch ain't never took a medical class, period. Ain't did a fuck ass thing to get no degree or nothing. I don't even believe in degrees. But if you gonna be a doctor, bitch, you better go to school. What the fuck? I need you to sit in the front of the class so that you can pay the most attention if you're going to be a doctor around me. But this bitch going to take her Caucasian audacity over there to Africa, make them people think that she's a doctor and a medical professional, and she's going to help them with their HIV, AIDS, and different, outbreaks. And whole time, it's hundreds of black children dying in her care because she don't know what the fuck she doing. Because she ain't no fucking doctor. Come on, y'all not paying attention. These motherfucking babies are suffering while you screaming ski. That's what pissed me off with this generation. That's why I don't fuck with y'all. I don't care. I don't fuck with y'all. I don't want to be classified as a part of nobody's generation if y'all gonna be out here embarrassing us like that. I don't fuck with you. And I don't give a damn. They be trying to drag what's the girl on TikTok? Her name is Dana Dane. Now I don't agree with everything she say. But she basically commented on Sexy Red, everybody trying to drag her ass. Anytime you start trying to drag a woman for trying to help women be women, we live in a fucked up ass society. Shit is fucked up around here. And y'all not helping it by being a part of this shit. Y'all don't even realize they putting y'all under spells. We've been telling y'all, again, let's go back to frequency. Music is frequency, right? The lyrics to songs are chants. That's why you repeat the chorus. It's a chant. So the more you saying this shit, it's on whatever frequency it's on. So you're on this low vibrational ass frequency and you're chanting these low vibrational ass lyrics over and over. And you mean to tell me that you think you can think civilly? You think that you're thinking from your right mind? Are you dead ass right now? Again, quantum physics. Go learn you something. You should not be listening to songs that are in a certain frequency, and you don't need to be repeating no motherfucking lyrics over and over. It's certain songs I won't even say the motherfucking words because I know words are so motherfucking powerful. Again, y'all claim to be spiritual. That's why I say check. And my mother used to say in church, you know the people by the fruit they bear. So check the fruit. And if we look at some of y'all motherfucking fruit, bitch, it got holes in it and worms and all type of shit. It's rotten and spoiled. Because you can't tell me you all spiritual this, spiritual that, and you allowing any and everything into your system. Come on now. At some point, we gotta be for real. All right? I know y'all love to say, oh, spirituality is not that deep. We can be free. Yeah, you can be free, but you also got to be fucking smart. You can't put anything in your body. You can't just be out here eating everything because it is frequency. And we don't eat just for the nutrition. The nutrition is for the body. But the frequency that the food holds is for the soul. That's what y'all don't fucking understand. That's why most spiritual people go vegetarian, go vegan, or start to change their diet. Because the food is for the nutrition of the body. But the energy from that food is for the soul. So how the fuck you think you're going to be out here manifesting and your life is going to be working and you're going to be over here and you're going to be over there and life is going to be this and life is going to be that and you putting anything into your system? And when I say system, I don't just mean the physical system. I also mean your spiritual system. So the music you listen to, that's food for your soul. That's why they say music is a universal language. Everybody can understand it. Why? Because it's frequency. It's energy. That's why everybody can connect on music. You don't have to speak the same language. I don't even need to know the lyrics of the damn song. Because it's energy, right? It's a lot of songs that are in 100% Spanish. I don't know what the fuck they saying. But that shit will get me moving quick. Why? Because it's not about the actual lyrics all the time. Now, do lyrics play a part? Absolutely. Whatever you keep repeating over and over, like I said, is a chant. You're training your subconscious. There's a song that I love. It's called Broke. And the lyrics say, I'm still broke. I don't even sing that part of the song. I be like, and I'm so woke. Instead of saying still broke. Because you're not about to have me out here repeating over and over how broke I am. That's crazy as hell. So at a certain point, when do you start paying the fuck attention to what you are putting into your vessel? Not only just on a physical level as far as food, but also on a spiritual level, on an energetic level. What type of shit are you watching? That's frequency as well. The TV shows you watch, the movies you watch, you're also intaking that energy. So you watching Baddies East and you wonder why all you want to do is get drunk and fuck on niggas and have toxic ass relationships. I mean, well, babe, 1 + 1 = 2 every time. I mean, I don't get it. Y'all running around stalking Krishan and Blueface, and you wonder why you still in these fuck ass relationships with your baby daddy. 1 + 1 = 2, bitch. What the fuck? How you not understanding that? Y'all sitting here listening to SZA songs all day, and this bitch talk about how she delusional for these niggas, and you wonder why you can't leave this nigga alone, even though you know he ain't shit. Well, look at what you feed in your brain. Look at what you feed in yourself on a daily basis. Look at what you're intaking on a daily basis. Y'all wake up. It's 5 a.m., 5:30, 6:30, 7 a.m. in the rising, and y'all listen to the most vulgar shit. You're setting your day with that type of music, with that type of frequency. Listen, to each his own. All I'm saying is don't come out here acting like you king spiritual or queen spiritual and you all this goddess empress yada 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 just because you got on some bracelets and you know when the full moon is. I don't want to hear that, especially if you still just eating anything and doing anything. Now, am I saying you need to change your life in 2.5 seconds? Absolutely not. That's not what I'm saying. Am I saying tomorrow you need to completely cut out all meats and dairies and all of that? That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is you need to start somewhere, and you better start paying attention because they're fucking with the food more. So all them spiritual people, they be like, oh, I'm gonna eat what I want. I don't give a fuck. Like, me being spiritual don't have shit to do with what I'm eating. Okay, dummy. Okay, stupid. Keep with that. Keep on, live. Let's see how far that gets you. And then turn around and talk about the pineal gland. These same motherfuckers that sit here and say they're gonna eat whatever fuck they want. Fuck us. We don't know what the fuck we talking about. You know what I'm saying? We making this spiritual shit like religion. Oh my God, it's no rules. I can just do what I want. Okay. And then y'all be the same ones that can't see what the fuck is coming or what's happening because your fucking pineal gland is blocked. Well, it's fluoride in certain foods. There's certain things in food that help with the calcification of your pineal gland. This is why when you automatically start being more spiritual, you automatically eat different. So you can always tell who really is trying to at least be more spiritual because shit changed without their permission. When I first started tapping in for real, my body cut out meat. I didn't have to do it. My body was like, baby, we not eating that no more. I ate chicken for the last time in 2019, and I have not looked back. And I ordered I tell the story all the time. I ordered me a 20-piece from Outback. If you don't have an Outback locally, I don't know what to tell you. But I ordered me a 20-piece kookaburra wings from Outback with the special little ranch sauce. Okay? It was a Friday night. I will never forget this. It was a Friday night. I ordered some loaded bacon cheese fries as well. Oh, I was about to go in. It was me by myself. I had my movies ready, had my weed ready. I was about to have a great night. And I bit into that motherfucking chicken, and I literally felt like I was eating, like I bit a chicken. You couldn't tell me that motherfucker was not just balking before I bit it. I felt like I was eating meat for real for the first time. I felt like a fucking carnivore. And it scared the fuck out of me. The chicken didn't even taste the same. And from that day on, I've never ate chicken again. So when you start to tap in, shit naturally starts to change for you because your body starts to reprogram itself. All of this shit that we've been putting in our body that our body is used to, just because our body is used to it and our family's been eating it for years and years and years, don't mean it's good for us. I mean, there's been alcoholics in the family for years. Do that mean that we all need to be alcoholics too? Fuck ass no. Just because it's been done for a long time don't mean that it's good. And if you think about what Black people came from, they purposely fed us scraps. They purposely gave us bullshit ass food. They purposely fucked with our food and fucked with the things that we was eating and the things that we was drinking and things that we was doing so that we wouldn't be able to be our spiritual selves. Period. And I know a lot of people not gonna like that, but I also don't give a fuck Because facts are facts. And a lot of y'all like to ignore facts just so you can stay content and being comfortable and doing what you want to do. Just because you addicted to chicken, you don't want to let that shit go or try to start to wean yourself off of it. So then you come up and start making excuses and make it seem like I'm just a badass. I don't give a fuck. A lot of y'all be talking about y'all need to watch what y'all eat. I'm not watching a fuck ass thing. I'm still gonna eat these burgers. I'm still gonna eat this. I'm still gonna eat that. And I'm still gonna be spiritual. Okay, let's see how long that lasts. Let's see how long that motherfucking lasts. How many people in this motherfucking live right now, when you first start tapping in, your body automatically start cutting shit out? Y'all know it's not cap. That's how that shit go. You naturally don't want to eat. You go from eating all day, every day to one meal a day because food just don't even turn you on no more. That shit don't even hit the same. Come on, like, be for real with yourself. Okay? Again, the shit that you watch, the things that you put into your body, the things that you put into your subconscious, the music, even when you fall asleep watching certain shows, that is basically training your subconscious. Because even though you consciously are not awake and aware, your subconscious is always turned on. So be very careful what you are putting into your vessel. Be very careful the people that you're supporting. Be very careful these motherfuckers that they push mainstream. Remember, they will never put anybody in front of your face that will help you. Never. Not mainstream. Not the mainstream music industry, not the government, not politics, not pharmaceutical companies, not doctors, lawyers. No, none of these motherfuckers in powerful positions will ever put anything in front of you that is actually helpful to you. That's the quickest way for you to tell that somebody or something is some bullshit. All right. Last thing that I want to go over before I hop off of here is there's been some controversy in regards to the shadow work book that's going viral on TikTok. I made a video about it on TikTok, but I definitely wanted to touch on it here because shadow work is very prevalent, and that's one of the main things that y'all know that I specialize in. Me being a spiritual life coach, one of the main things I specialize in, like I said, is shadow work and trauma healing. Okay. And there's a shadow work journal that I'm sure a lot of you guys who have TikTok have been seeing go viral and be passed around and everything. And let me start off by saying this. Number one, there is a lot of people who are creating spiritual content, whether it's books, whether it's videos, whether it's, podcasts, whatever. And a lot of them are not doing it, to genuinely help y'all. Okay, a lot of people are just doing it to get some coins. Okay, and I mean, you're gonna see that wherever you go. You're gonna see that in any industry, in every group of people, in every genre of life. There's always gonna be a group of motherfuckers who just come to manipulate the masses to, have financial gain, monetary gain, materialistic gain, and that's it. They don't really care about what they're doing. They're just doing it for, whatever they're trying to get out of it. Okay. And I really don't understand how Christians don't understand that, being as though most of their pastors are like that. Behooves me. But anyway, so there is a couple of pastors, one in particular, who did a whole PowerPoint presentation to his church about this shadow work book. Okay. Now, if this shadow work book is so demonic, why are you showing pictures of it at your service? Ain't you scared that the devil gonna jump off of that prompt and jump into your soul and make you evil? Which I don't know. That's one thing that confuses me. The second thing is these motherfuckers is out here talking about some, oh, it's evil. See, it has the word shadow in it. Okay, dumbass. The whole point of shadow work is to deal with the parts of you that you've never dealt with or that hide beneath the surface, i.e. shadow. Okay? It don't have nothing to do with no dark ass, negative ass spirit following nobody around. Or just a negative entity, period. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Okay? The shadow is a part of you that is subconscious or that you were just unaware of. That's why it's called shadow. Or the parts of you that you hide from the world or hide from people. That's why it's called shadow. Okay? Because shadow is usually not lit. It's not a lit area. Okay? It's an area that is not lit up. That's why it's a shadow. Because there is no light. Right? So shadow work is the process of shining light on those specific areas so that you can heal them, so that you can take care of them, so that you can deal with it, so that you can eliminate it. Okay. Now, if a lot of these churches implemented shadow work, then they would actually come out on a Sunday changed. A lot of these motherfuckers don't do no type of healing. All they do is take that Bible and try to thump it at people's heads all motherfucking day. Okay? That's another thing I'm not understanding. Then they tried to talk about a part in the shadow work journal that talks about mirror gazing or doing mirror work. Okay. And they said mirrors are portals. Mirrors are portals. It's evil. They're telling you to look into mirrors and do mirror work. Yes, mirrors are portals, and mirrors been portals. And how many of these motherfuckers got mirrors in their house? So the damn book is telling you to utilize something that you have in your home, and that was evil. What the fuck are we talking about? Okay. Secondly, mirror work is not a beginner's type of thing. Okay. There's plenty of books. There's plenty of content that is in regards to shadow work and spirituality that talks about mirror work. And a lot of people skip right over that shit because they know that they're not ready for that. Simple. Okay, you can't stop people from making content or putting out information just because you feel like certain people not ready for it. If we being honest, nobody should be ready for that motherfucking Bible. We should not be teaching that motherfucking Bible to nobody under the age of 18 because that shit is vulgar. It is disgusting. It talks about SA. It talks about being great. It talks about multiple people being unalive. It talks about so much death. It talks about so much sacrifice. Okay, they sacrificing people, children, all type of shit. No child under 18 should be reading that piece of shit. Let's talk about it. Y'all want to talk about how all this other shit is evil, but y'all ignore all of these evil, demonic ass, disgusting ass scriptures in your own Bible. And have the nerve to turn around and point the finger at somebody the fuck else trying to call some shit evil. And then you got a whole scripture in your Bible that says, literally, I, the Lord, I, God, created all evil. So you trying to call all these people evil and say everything they doing is evil when your God is the one who created this evil? Anybody else confused? See, shit like that confuses me because I'm a critical thinker, and you can't just pull the wool over my eyes because I think for myself. And I sat in church for 24 to 25 years. 24 to 25 fucking years. I've been in church. My grandmother's a pastor. My mother's a pastor. I was born and raised in my grandmother's church. I don't know not being in church. And I know that Bible said that God created evil. I also know, okay, that Bible says that when Jesus comes back, he's coming for the church first. So if he's coming back for the church first, and all the church is focused on is everybody else outside the church, who do you think will be the first people to go to hell? Who do you think the first boatload to hell is going to be? The first bus to hell is going to have all these motherfucking Christians on it. Because you're not even worried about you. You so worried about me, ain't no way you could be worried about you. Ain't no way you could be worried about you. And for y'all to not believe in spirituality so much and to believe that your God is the only powerful God, y'all give a lot of power to these other gods that y'all claim don't exist. My God is the only God, the only one true living God. Okay. So why y'all keep running around scared when spiritual people come around? I thought your God is the only one true powerful God. Why the fuck you scared of me if my God don't got no power? I've never understood that. Why the fuck is you scared of witchcraft if your God is the only one that's powerful and the only one that, according to your Bible, exists? Why is your God in the Bible executing people and doing all this demonic ass negative shit to people because they believe in other gods when he says he's the only God? So you killing people and executing them because they believe in a fairy tale and not you? Or are these gods real and you mad because you ain't get picked? because people took their free will and picked somebody the fuck else. That Bible makes no fucking sense. So what we not about to do is start coming for spirituality. What we not about to do is be out here spreading misinformation in regards to the spiritual practices that we partake in, that them motherfuckers have no education on. That's what we're not about to do. And I tell y'all all the time, defend your spirituality. The same way them Christians will throw that motherfucking Bible at your head and tell you, according to their Bible, you're going to hell. Bitch, according to my ancestors, they're going to mollywop your ass in your dreams. Start saying shit like that and watch them shut the fuck up talking to you. My ancestors just told me, I just got a download, that they said that you're going to have sleep paralysis tonight. And they're going to stand over your face and blow on your nose while you can't move. That's what they just said to me. Let's see if you keep talking that dumbass shit in my face. Y'all don't be wanting to stand up for y'all motherfucking spirituality. Like, these Christians is really God's little imps running around this bitch controlling shit. These motherfuckers don't got no power. If they had power, they wouldn't keep pointing to every fucking Bible scripture every time somebody says something. They would just do the shit themselves. Their own Bible says that they can do the same works as Jesus, and these motherfuckers still won't pick up no motherfucking herbs and spices and put somebody's ear back together like Jesus did. They won't even try it. Jesus literally said in the Bible, the same shit that I did, you can do that in greater. He said it himself in the Bible. The fucking words is in red. That's how you know when Jesus is talking, right? They changed the ink. The words is in red, and this motherfucker tell them the same works that I perform, you can do these in greater. And then these motherfuckers will see us spiritual people performing those works and then call us demonic and say that we doing witchcraft. Girl, what the fuck? I'm confused. So your Bible tells you that you have power, but you too scared to use it because you got to give God all the credit and all the power. I'm over here using mine, but I'm demonic because I don't believe in your God. Okay. Whatever. All right. If these churches worry more about themselves, because one thing about it is, we all know people who done been to church their whole life and they still the same. How many people you know that go to church and therapy? Exactly. How many people you know got titles in the church? Pastor, deacon, minister, evangelist, elder, prophetess, prophet, and they still the same. Act the same, do the same shit, cuss, fuck, be sluts. And then you know what they'll say? When they get caught up, oh, all I got to do is repent. The Lord will forgive me. And then they got all these Bible scriptures that would justify, you know, why they can still be saved, you know. But then they'll come to us and act like we can't be saved. You just going to hell. Even though we live in the same life, okay? The pastor and the person they preaching to live in the same life. The pastor fucking on the congregation. The person they preaching to is fucking on whoever they want to. But in the pastor's mind, he's going to make it to heaven because he's going to repent and all this other shit. But the other person is not going to make it. Even though they're doing the same fucked up shit. Somehow he has sovereignty. Be for fucking real. Okay. Be for fucking real. If anything, God should be harder on these motherfuckers that claim to be pastors and ministers and try to teach the word. He should be harder on y'all asses. So if you reading that Bible and it hasn't even convinced you to live right, why the fuck you mad that it didn't convince me to live like you? That's what I never understood about Christians. You read that Bible more than me. You claim to believe in this Bible, right? Which means that you truly believe that whatever that thing says is true. And you still out here acting like me? Or worse? And you the one with the Bible? You the one with God? You the one with the religion? The same shit you're trying to press on all of us? The same things you're trying to press on all of us, you already have this. And you still not living your life the right way. You still not an example to anybody. But we supposed to listen to your motherfucking ass and give you $5 of our dollars or 10 of our dollars or 15 or 20 of our dollars for a miracle or for a blessing or for this week to go well. Suck it from the back. That's how I feel. All pastors. I don't give a damn. My grandmother pastor. My mama's a pastor. I don't care. They all can suck it. Because at some point, all of them are delusional. They all get delusional. They all know how to point that finger. They all know how to tell everybody else what to fucking do and won't do it for themselves. One thing about spiritual people, people who are truly living the spiritual life, we know we fucked up. We understand that. We talk about our fuck ups every day. That's just facts. We know we got generational curses. We know we got shit we need to work on. We know we not perfect and ain't gonna never be perfect. We know that. We not out here trying to hide the fact that we still got issues. We don't hide it. We live in our truth. And our truth is, I'm a work in progress. We not out here trying to throw spirituality down somebody's throat and force them and tell them if they don't be spiritual, they're going to go to hell and this is going to happen and they're going to lose it all. We're not doing all that. We give information to people who want the information. And if they want it, they'll take it. If they don't take it, we're going to keep it fucking pushing. We're not wasting no motherfucking time going back and forth with you. The fuck, bitch, we trying to heal. We don't got time to be doing all that. We ain't never gonna be like that. We ain't gonna never go to no Christian platform and try to tell them about our ancestors. Bitch, we don't even want to be around them. People who really on their journey, really spiritual, don't even want to go to a church. They don't want to look at a damn church. They don't want to see a Christian. Period. Okay? So hopefully I got something from this. We went over a couple different things. If you're just tuning in, definitely go back and watch it from the beginning. If you're watching from YouTube, thank you for tuning in. Definitely make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you know whenever I go live or post any new content. Also, again, memberships are now available on YouTube for those who are interested, so definitely go check that out. Memberships do have perks, so you'll get access to videos and live streams before other people. You also will have members only lives and members only readings that you will be able to access as well as we go more into the month. There are 3 zodiac videos that will be premiering today on YouTube. Those readings will be for Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius for the month of October. Each sign has their own individual video, so definitely go check that out. They will be airing later on this evening, so definitely go ahead and set a reminder for that. The first one airs, I think, at about 6:20-ish Eastern Standard Time for Libra, so definitely check that out. All of those videos are for any placement, so if you have Libra in your chart anywhere, if it resonates in that spot, take the message. If it don't, it don't. It's cool. Okay. The rest of the videos will be dropping sporadically throughout the week. So the first 3 will drop today, the next 3 will drop tomorrow, and then the rest will drop between Thursday and Friday. Okay. If you're watching from Facebook, definitely make sure that you send a reaction, and also share this video with any people or groups that you feel like can use whatever topics we have talked about today. Facebook also allows you to send stars to support. So if you would like to send any stars, definitely go ahead and choose that option. If you do want to send any donations, my Cash App is here. My Zelle is also going across the screen below. Also, I do have I'm still doing a special for life coaching. If you are interested in any mentorships, therapy sessions, consultations, or any services, period, you may not know what you need, but you know you need help, definitely shoot me an email or you can inbox me. All of my socials are also going across the screen at the bottom, as well as my email. Okay, my website is currently under reconstruction and it will be for a while. So the quickest way and the best way to contact me is via my social media DM or my email. I'm also still doing an 8-card special. We are in the month of October now, so new month readings are available for those who want to see what their October can look like based on their current energy. These other readings are also available as well, the ones that are listed on the screen. Again, if you're interested, you can inbox me or shoot me an email and I will send you the information to book. I do have payment plans for my mentorship services. Any healing services. I do have payment plans available. I also do have a lot of specials available because of the recession. Okay. So love and light to all of y'all. Again, hopefully y'all got something from this. Thank y'all for tuning in. I definitely appreciate it. If you are not subscribed on YouTube, definitely go ahead and subscribe so that you can get notified and be able to go back and watch the playback of all of these lives and videos. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow for our Wisdom Wednesday. We have a really good topic for tomorrow. Y'all know on Wednesdays we do our higher cosmic intellectual topics, okay, our more spiritual based topics. So definitely tune in tomorrow for that. Other than that, again, light and love to all of you beautiful, 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 beautiful people. Thank you again for tuning in, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.